just the finance. Let's make this money, digital honey. Balls running wild, no crashing dummy. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Paper hands fake it, diamond hands take it. Graphs, no witchcraft, it's a code. While it's loaded, ride high till the servers explode. FOMO and dojos, stacking satoshis. Whales and minnows, crypto ferocious. Cold wallets deep, security steep. Bear markets bleak, we never sleep. Double up, triple up, hold a lot tight. Crypto dream shining in the moonlight. Make this money ain't funny, it's a grind. Mining every coin, data streams intertwined. Price dip, we flip, never let it slip. Algorithms grip, just another blip. Let's make this money, digital honey. Balls running wild, no crashing dummy. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Paper hands fake it, diamond hands take it. Yo, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Pull a bear, we adapt typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
All right. Morning, guys. Still using the other computer. I've been running around all day today. Haven't been. I think I know how to fix the other one with the internet issue. Just by doing IP config release. I was thinking about that earlier today, and I was doing stuff. Like I bet you I can do IP config release, and then renew. I think that'll do it. Anyway, my name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We make trading fun. It's almost easy. Now, granted, do we lose? Yes, of course. Why? If your trading skills are so great, why do you lose? Well, we're trading against people. You know, people are emotional. People will trade when, say, there's a world event. Will get emotional, they get fearful. Let's say something happens great as far as maybe rate cuts. They're going to buy into the market. But we got to pay attention to all that stuff. All right, guys, so here we go. Let us go. Okay, yeah, good. So I believe I have it. So I'm not sure when you're replying to it as far as the music goes. I'll listen to it again, the replay. But hopefully I don't use this computer to do all my streams. Hopefully it'll be the other computer. But like I said, I just need to do that IP config. I'm thinking. But anyway, let's go and get into this. Let us look at Bitcoin after the bubbles. So right now we're looking at the crypto bubbles. This is on the hour time frame. Nothing too exciting. You know, the markets are doing what they do. They go up, they go down. But it's good, though, that they're all green for the majority of the part. That's good. On the daily, you can see that we have really nice mounts. Now, some of these coins, you know, if you're in these coins and you've been holding them for a few days, more than likely, you're doing really well. You may be up 20, 30%. Now, granted, if you haven't been in any coins and you're not trading, it's okay. The main thing is just to take this time and learn. That's the biggest thing. Watch videos, take notes. It's boring. It is so boring doing that. But invest in yourself by doing so, and you will reap the rewards. I guarantee it. You're going to reap the rewards more than somebody who's not putting in the effort. All right. So that's all I got on that. Let us get out of this and let us get into some trades. Well, let's just see what Bitcoin's doing. What? I thought Bitcoin was going to come, but it said nope. I thought it was going to come down here too. So why are you so bearish? Looking at the chart. Let's get rid of all this junk. Double click here. Go to the daily time frame. See what information we're presenting. So right now we were in this zone. We're in this really nice zone. And it's much easier to see all this stuff zoomed out. We have this zone right here we're in. And it was in this until, of course, yesterday, where we had Mr. Powell give his speech, a whole bunch of nothing, a whole bunch of data that he needs looking at. But it was dovish, which just it's good for the economy. And because of that, well, you saw what happened. It just up. And at first, when he first started talking, I started seeing the market going up. I was like, okay, it's gonna do a fake because normally it'll react and then it'll reverse. So usually the first impulse is wrong. So when he was talking, it started going up. It's like, oh man, it's probably gonna come. I didn't short though because it's very dangerous. Oh my god, it's very dangerous to trade when they're giving the speech and a few minutes afterwards because it can, like I said, it can reverse on you. Sure enough, it started coming up, and did it go? Now let's go. So our next level, and this is a really clean chart compared to all this, this. We got a bunch of folders. So you can either delete every time or you can just hide your folders. For me personally, I like doing the folders, hide them. That way, of course, you have all your stuff still here. And you can go back to see your thought process. Now, if you accidentally delete stuff, it do Control Z and does fast. Hide all this. Here, triangle in the 30 minutes. We'll check it out. We will check that out. So here you can see we have and all this is just ranges. Like for me, that's how I look at stuff. I kind of like put it in blocks. So here we have the swing low, swing high. This is the mid range or the middle. And so it's been traveling or trading in this top part. But you can also go from here to here, and then this is your middle. So it was trading more so on the upper part or zone or whatever you want to call it, more than the bottom. But now it's concentrating more on the bottom until yesterday. Now it's coming up. Now we do have this level right here that we do need to watch. So this is our next resistance level. You can even do here too. So let's zoom in. Make sure that I like candle. So these are on the daily. So let's get rid of this. Why did I do that arrow? Oh, this is what I thought was going to happen. That was going to possibly come down because it already started coming down. So it was going up. Then we started getting the long wicks. And then it was red. I thought, okay, more than likely it'll come down. Hopefully bounce off of here before going up. It barely came down. There's a lot of strength right now. There's a lot of strength on Bitcoin. Started coming down. A lot of, people go buying. Coming up here to the resistance. Look perfect it is. Let's put alt Okay. Look at how perfect that is. Right to the resistance, stopped, even that wick. This is why I love support and even this wick. Get out of here, arrow. Even that wick. This is why I love support resistance. This is why I trade support resistance. Now you could say that this is a bull flag, bull pennant, but no, I really do like. So you see who called that out? Lenny Kid, man, dude, like you're on it. Now, granted, this is on the 1 hour, but if we do the 30-minute, you can see more of the ups and downs. But even on that 1 hour, we can see it. Look at what Lenny Kid pointed out. Uh-oh. How different. So Lenny Kid is pointing out, well, let's do it on the 1 hour time frame because it shows it better. Because on the lower time frames, handle bodies are wicks, higher time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame so it looks better. So again, we're kind of making it look how we want it based off of the time frame. So for me personally, this time frame is really good to show what I want to show you. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because Lenny Kid brought this up. This is an ascending triangle. You have a flat top and the lows are getting higher. And what that's doing is showing you that the coin has strength. It's showing you price came down, up, stopped, down, either the same or a little bit higher, came up. Then if it gets rejected again, hopefully come up here, find this as support like it's been doing, come up. Eventually it's going to either break up or break down. We have a much higher percentage that is going to break up. And nice catch on that one. What else? But yeah, right now it's looking strong. Now, if and this is why it's always to have plan A, plan B. If price action breaks below this level, let's change this to white. If the price action breaks below this level, you just call it 38. That's what we call it. If it breaks below this level, then more than likely we're going to come down here. However, we have a much higher possibility that it comes up. So this is one thing that you want to do. You don't ever want to look at a thing and say, "Oh, it's going up." It's a bull flag, a bull pennant, ascending triangle. All these head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, cup and handle, inverse cup and handle. It's either going to go up or down for sure. Oh, nothing's for sure. We got Theo in the house. What's up, Theo? Appreciate you, man. Here. We got Lenny Kid calling out that triangle. Appreciate you, man. We got Peter in the house. What is up, Peter? Got Ian. We were doing some trading last night, about 12 hours ago, about 3 a.m. in the morning, and we did some songs with AI. And Ian became famous. He's on a song. Jono also was on a song. That was pretty cool. We got Rising Sun in the house. What's up, right? Yeah, just to let y'all know, guys. More than likely tomorrow, I will have. Well, I'm gonna be working on the other computer later on today. Hopefully, get that situated. Because for me personally, I like having. Makes me comb my hair. We got Crypto Candy in the house. Thanks for being here. All right, so let's go ahead and continue the show. Oh yeah, if y'all have any coins y'all want me to do, let me know. Let me know if you have any coins you want me to do. Right now, man, there's a lot of coins that are doing really nice. And this APT, we actually got into this one. Well, let's continue with Bitcoin. I think we're done. It looks bullish. Looks bullish. Let's go to a higher time frame, just so we can kind of zoom out. Zoom out. So this right here is our next level. So let's make sure this is to the front. This. So our next levels that we need to watch, it needs to break 65.3, and then hopefully it'll be in this zone for a little bit. That this is if it remains bullish. Because right now it's bullish. Now for the bearish scenario, you always have to have both scenarios. It needs to break below this green zone that we have. Until it breaks below this green zone, it's going to be bullish. Be bullish in. Now, if the price action comes up to here, like we've been saying since the beginning of the year, if it comes up to here, we have a very high possibility that the price will come down. Come down, you know. This is our resistance level. This is a very strong resistance level. Sell pressure, liquidity, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. Now, if the price action breaks above this, you better believe that's going to form a wick. You better believe, because there's a lot of selling pressure right here, right around 71. We have 73 and a little bit higher, about 74. But all in here is a lot of selling pressure. And as soon as it comes into this area, I mean, there are orders stacked. So, if they bought here, they bought down here, they bought way back over here, they know that it's going to come down. And as soon as it does, I mean, it's going to form that nice wick. It's going to come down nice and hard. People are going to start shorting, and then it's going to flip. It's going to come up. So it's going to liquidate all the people who are shorting and not taking profit. And then it's going to more than likely come back down again, so that everybody who was longing again is shorted or gets liquidated, because the market makers will flip it again. The market makers are going to make so much money in such a short period of time when we reach all-time highs. They're going to be flipping and a flopping. They're going to be bring it down, bring it up, bring it down, and then bring it up one more time. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. Little Kid says, Turbo. Yeah, definitely. We can do some turbo. Definitely do. Here. Lenny says, Crypto Candy, favorite. Fine. Hope you all love Turbo. Yeah, I've been seeing that in the group. Of course, you guys, we have a paid group. It's a VIP group. A lot of great traders in there. We have traders that are barely starting out and learning. So for me, I really cater to people who are just starting out, just learning, and people who want to sharpen their skills. I have a lot of people in the group where they've been traders for years, and they like the simplicity of the setups, of the thought process, and their skills. Man, I have seen some warriors formed in this group, and that's what I want. I want trading warriors. I don't want sheep. You don't have to agree with me all the time. If you say something negative to me or slightly negative, I'm not gonna remove you from everything and ban you from posting. And oh, I just want positive people in my chat, positive people in my life. Get out of here, man. Like, you live in a bubble. You can, man. I got people who did a diss video. I would show well, I can't show it on this one because it's a different setup. But like, that shows how the person really. But yeah, it makes me laugh all the time because I'll watch that dude for like 15 minutes. That's all I really can stand, because his trading is trash and his PA is trash. But somebody might say something, and it might not even be directed to him, but he takes everything personally, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna ban you, and don't ever come back again, and God bless you, and get out of here with God bless with that tone, God bless." All right, let's see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go and look at Turbo. Let's look at this one first. So this is one that we posted in the group. And we don't post a lot in the group either. Like, I don't think I posted a chart for the past couple days, because the charts that we have, they're doing well. So we entered here, we added here, and we always add to our entries. Then we move up our stop loss. Like here, we moved up our stop loss. It was way down here. Of course, we moved it up, then we moved it up again, then we moved it up right here. and I notify the group. So I literally hold your hand in these trades. So in my opinion, I think it's extremely important that all these setups, they're have maintenance. This is our maintenance. We're moving up our stop. Right now it hit our last target already. So we're out of the trade. Got to update the group on that one. And that just happened. Not like, oh, he's neglecting the group. No, it just. But so we're out of the trade. 66%. Not too shabby. Not. And then this is just a suggestion. So let's just say you only wanted to do a 2x due to your risk management. Well, then you made 44%. Let's say you did a 5x, 7x, 12x. Again, it just all depends on your risk management. But so let us look at Turbo. I haven't looked at Turbo in a bit. Oh, somebody last night was saying about this one for a short. I'm glad we didn't take it. I think it was right around here. Glad we didn't take the short. And sometimes they may look like it's going to come down, and then they go the opposite way. That happens to me. But on this one, we were concentrating on APT. We did a few. And we just like $3, $4 gain. Nothing too. But we're trading it both. But yeah, so I'm glad we didn't take this trade. And again, they can go either way. This was a nice push. All right. So let us look at Turbo. Turbo USD dot. I'm pretty sure y'all want to do. Looks nice. Go to the 4-hour time frame. Oh my god. So let us take this mumbo jumbo off. Get out of here, mumbo. And go and change the candles to where they don't look crazy. So on this one, we did talk about this, and we said, what you want to do is you want to have your alert above this level. At first, it was here. First, it was here because it was above this one. Then, we checked it a few days later or a week or so later, and this happened. So now we set our alert up here. And I left this here just to remind me that, here first. Price came up and then it came down, and more than likely we would have gotten stopped out, and that happens. So then we do another alert here. And then so you want the 4-hour candle to close above this. Sure enough, we had this really nice pump. And would I have what is here to kind of close? That's a nice candle. So more than likely what I would have done, I would have put like maybe 25% here. And then so one thing with me is I always tell you what I would have done based off of what I see at that moment, not what I see after everything's happened. So that's one thing with me. And a lot of people love that. And this is how, because I don't want to cheat you, because if I cheat you, I'm actually cheating myself. And with that being said, I would have maybe put 25% here, but I would have definitely put the remainder here. 50, 75%, whatever percentage, that I decided to do, it would be right down here. Because I would expect, due to this pump, that it would come down, more than likely find support here. We have, look at all this beautiful, very strong support / resistance. This zone is resistance when the price is down here. This zone is support when the price is up here. And right now, price is up here. So I would know that I would put an alert. I would put a lower entry here. And then there's a very high possibility that I'm going to enter this trade based off of this pullback that should happen. Now, if it comes down to here, there's a really strong possibility, very like an 85 to 90% chance that it's going to bounce off of this area. And if it does come into this area, again, 85, 90% chance it's going to bounce because this is such a strong zone. So I would have done 25% here. probably 50% here, just because he knows. Let's say I have my stop loss down here. Nobody knows. It could have just meh, meh, boom. So I would have, gotten stopped out. But 25 here, 50 here, and what I'm doing is I'm waiting for it to cross this level, this most recent pivot, before adding my last 25%. Because now it's showing me, okay, this is going the way I thought it was going to go, and now we're good. This is how you enter trades, guys. Now, a lot of mentors, a lot of teachers, a lot of people on the internet, they don't teach you all these steps. They want you to be cheap. I don't. I want you to become a trading warrior. That's what I do. I show you all these tips and tricks here. All right, so now that we went over all that mumbo jumbo, let us see what we have. And error. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Really? Is that because I put Control Z on browser instead of this? Okay, so we'll see. Hopefully it stays smooth. All right, so what would I do right now? Tough because it made its move already. I mean, I like it. It did break this level, which is good, and that's what we teach all the time. It broke that level. Yellow, white. Go to a smaller time frame. Don't see any divergence. For divergence, need divergence. So now, even with divergence, we can still. We do have divergence here. Bullish divergence, which is playing out. I like it. The market's the market's looking strong at the moment. We had this area of resistance. It broke through it. Several candles on the 1 hour time frame that did not break below it. So that's good. Go to the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, there is some bearish divergence. This high, higher than this high. However, this high is higher than this high. Now, because of a divergence, this did come down, and this is saying that possible the divergence already played out. So that's one thing with divergence. It could be, and this is why I always say this, it could be 0.5% or 55. These are just numbers I throw out of the air. But divergence can be like, man, it came all the way down, or it barely came down. I do like this right now. If you do patterns, which I don't, but I see them, right now we're forming a very nice bull pennant. Bull pennant. Doing this. And I like it. Turbo. Let's enter this one. I want to do some trades while we're here. Do turbo. ABT, get out of here. Okay, you can stay. And of course, the infamous pop-ups. All of the 4, 8, pop-ups. No? Really? Okay. Let's do some turbo. Turbo. Go to the 5-minute time frame. And well, let's go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour, just so I can get my level. Here's my level. It cannot break below. Don't want it breaking below that level. Alrighty. Minute time frame. So I'm gonna put my stop loss. copy. Gonna be, I'm gonna do kind of crazy long. And I like trading with like $20, $50, crazy leverage. Looking for my, okay, so that's too much leverage for my 249. Okay, we can do that. So let's do this. Got my stop loss. And for this, I'm just going in and out. Like hopefully I get a few dollars and then that's it. We'll see. And then if y'all have, this is a great coin in my opinion to do longer term, shorter leverage. I feel like you don't even have to do leverage. You can just trade this one and let's get rid of all this junk. Delete. Delete. Get out of here. Get out of here. So on the 4-hour time, time frame, it's looking really good. You have 27 minutes before this candle closes, but still, I mean, it's doing good. I would expect it, don't be surprised if it does come down. So when you're doing leverage, like you have to be able to take this hit if it does come down. So you don't want to do like 10x leverage or, something crazy. Like for me, I'm going to be watching mine. I'm going to be, looking at it but here. Let's see, if I was doing leverage, if this was a call, which more than likely, oof, this would have to be like this one, because it moved so much already. Like I wouldn't be able to post this one unless we did, like for me personally, if I was going to enter this trade, with the 4x leverage or 5x leverage, I would enter and then I would have a lower bid here. And then I would have a lower bid here. And what the lower bids do is it gives me protection. It gives me cushion so that I could have a stop loss down here. I would also have a lower bid down here too. And then like somewhere around here, I would have my stop loss. But if I just, and this is something, for people who trade leverage, this right here, and of course I do all this in the VIP group. I try not to do it too much on YouTube, just because I know that the people here, they're either sharpening their skills or they're, kind of just learning. And I would hate to show you this and the greed get to you. Like I've already gone through the greed stage. And that's one thing, like in order to trade leverage, you have to have already gone through the greed stage. If you haven't, you will real quick. You'll go through that greed stage real quick and you'll learn. You'll learn. So here, and I do like it, I would have my lower entries there. And just in case it comes, it looks strong though. Look at all that resistance. So whenever, to me, it's always a story. It's like a fight, like trying to break through this wall. Came and it ran its shoulder in there and it couldn't do it. It got more speed and buckled down just a little bit harder and put the shoulder in and couldn't do it. And once, man, this one was a nice, just football move. Boom, couldn't do it. And it kind of relaxed a little bit, got wind, and then now ran full force and just busted through that wall. That's what this show. All these candles tell me. Sure enough. Up here, sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure, but it's still coming up. Now, if you wanted to, again, trade leverage, you could, have an entry here, have a lower entry here, just in case it does come down. And then if you wanted to, just barely have any kind of stop loss, We'd have to be here. But this right here, I can tell you right now, it's an area of interest. All this candle, this candle, this candle. So we have a huge, absolutely ginormous amount of area of interest. The market makers would love to eat this as they move this. Trade doing, and I'm known for closing out my trades, so I don't want to lose a lot. Now, even though I had this here, this is in case, I'm not looking at it. This is in case, I step away from it or whatever. Plus, it's always good to be in a habit of having. How much can I lose? Okay, $25. But yeah, no, I think this is like it. We got Sam in the house. What's up, Sam? Any other tokens, guys? Any other token? Looked at APT Ondo on the 1 hour. Looking nice. We're having higher highs, higher lows. It did break out of this level. Good. There's a lot of coins that are doing really. The 1 hour time frame. Oh my god. Holy moly. So here I would expect it to come down. And for everybody who's shorted, man, liquidation. In my opinion, this would be a great short. Absolutely great. Take up this area of interest. Put a 15-minute time frame. It just needs to break that level right there. I might even do that one. Oop. Oop. Get out of here. It's here. Port. No. So one thing I like to do is I like to just copy this instead of typing it in, because there have been several times where I have put a wrong number in. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's come up to in case it kind of wicks up there. Too many numbers. I don't want to type it. Good. Let's do port. Yeah, this one we're doing 50. And then just for giggles, put a little bit of money in. Just for giggles. We're in those two. Turbo. So I need turbo to bounce. So it was doing this downtrend. Then it started doing higher highs. Good. And now it just needs to keep on going. What do you find support? All right, any comments, concerns, questions? Right now, of course, I'm doing high leverage. Now, granted, this is way different than trading regular leverage. Like, it's way different. But one thing that I did like, though, when I was on Trading Wars, is trading with high leverage, low time frames, and just, making money. Well, granted, you can lose money too, but oh, but the only thing is though, like you're watching it, because if you don't watch it, it can just flip on you because of the because of the such low time frame and high leverage. But again, it's just little money. You're not putting in several $100s or nothing. Now, the thing that I do like though, like this one, I'm using $50, but due to my leverage of 45x, it's like I'm actually putting $2,200 in. That, I mean, this I'm only putting $11 right now, and it's like I'm trading with almost $600. And if I lose, well, then I lose. Is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes. But yeah, no, I like these two trades. See, Sam says, Turbo needs to come back down. They forgot to pick me up. Yeah, I'm telling you, like Turbo, it does need to come back down. And don't be surprised if it does. Turbo needs to come back down. And I'm telling you guys, man, if it could, I gotta I'm gonna set my alerts here. Alerts, question mark. And then I'm gonna do another alert here in case. This one, in my opinion, man, I missed it. Not missed it like, oh man, where have you been all my life? No, but I missed it like, man, we could have made money on this. It is what it is. Would have been nice. Let's just say we did enter. Let's say it broke this level, 4 hours, so we would have entered on this. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Here, we would have hit our first target. Our first target would have been probably around maybe 8%, 10%, 3x leverage. Crazy. We shall see. Anything else, guys? Any other coins? Any questions on indicators? Any anything? Let me know. Drink some water real quick. Time to. Right. Nice. Yum yum. Here. Where is Lucy? The 50. Yeah, Lucy. She doesn't hang around my camp. Nothing wrong with Lucy, but it's always good to know where she's at, though. That she's way down there. So Lucy's to the 50 SMA. Road Dog loves using and showing SMAs. I don't do it too much. I probably should start again, but I don't do it too much. So this right here is just telling me that it's for me. It's momentum. We have the 9 above the 30, above the 50, above the 200. This is showing strength, but I can see. Price may come down, bounce. If it does come down, bounce. Now, granted, I'll be stopped out, but may bounce here. If it does, then could do. If you're thinking about entering this, I'm like, wait. For me personally, I'd enter it. I'd enter it knowing that you have a high possibility it's going to come down just because of this pump already. Now, if it breaks this level, though, watch out because, we have this area of interest from the market makers. And the market makers like making their money. Now, just because we have this area of interest does not mean that the price is going to come down. Because what could happen, I'll tell you what could happen, price does does this, everything's going great, and then so eventually it takes up the area of interest. Not right away, but eventually. Or they could just forget about this area of interest because it's creating areas of interest throughout this whole time and it's working. Yep, yep. Very good. Let's see here. Sam says, still looking to get to FOXY, 29 million market cap. So KuCoin, I'm guessing. Oh, ooh, this one's nice. So it had this curving. And then, so based off of how I teach, this would have been your level to enter. 4-hour closed above this level, you enter. Enter on this. And then because of the low market cap, then you'd have your stop loss underneath this. But right now, would I enter? Yeah, sure. It's curving, it's looking, healthier. So right now, sure, you can enter. Just know that it may come down and hopefully bounce off of this area. And what is that? 12%, about 10%. So just know that it may come down here. Your stop loss would be about 20%. And the reason for that is because of the low market cap. So for me personally, I would do $50 right now, not financial advice. $50 right now. And then I'd put $50 down here as a bid. And by doing so, that's going to just kind of reassure me that if price does come down, that I'm going to get it at a better price. That's what I would. So yeah, this one's starting to look good. Now, if you want to be very, very careful, very, very careful, then you would wait for the break of this level. But I mean, I like it. So you could actually do a third now, a third down here, and then to see if, just say you get rejected. You entered it. Okay, scratch that. Don't do a third right now. Scratch that. Sorry. So what I would do is I would put a third here. So if it does come down, I'm getting in a third. And then let's just say it dumps. I get stopped out. I only lost 20% of my 33%. Scratch the entry. So this is my 30% or 33%, a third of my entry. I do it here. And I would wait to see what happens. Does it come down and then come up? Then I would put in another third on the candle close above this level. Then as it creates a new pivot, I would do my last third. That's what I would do. I got ahead of myself. Let's see here. The Crypto County says, Joe, that's a 17% drop to the area of interest. Yeah, I know. We're referring to the chart. Got it all down here. I think this is the one you're referring to. Drop. And that's without leverage. So if it does break below this level, I'm looking to short. Breaks below that level. That'd be good. Be good money. Let's see here. We got Road Dog in the house. Road Dog says, Lucy always has her fingers in. Road Dog. Oh, I don't have my, oh, you're up here. I already have you up here. Nice. Normally I have my stream deck, so I can just type in your thing. already had you on a tab. So definitely check out Road Dog, guys. Road Dog, very entertaining. I love it when he does his Super Bowl announcements. That is like the funniest thing ever. So, and of course, you know, he's does TA. Definitely check him out. I'm gonna put the link in the description, or not in the description. Chat. Definitely check him out. As a matter of fact, Road Dog, we were talking about you in our group. You know, our top 5 people we watch. Your name came up quite a bit too. So very nice. Let's see here. Got that one. Kenny says that would be a big pullback. Yep. I have multiple lower entries if it does. For nice, man. Theo says XRP or XLM hasn't moved. Yeah, XRP is a joke. Whoever buys it, the owners are laughing at. Now, granted, I still have some. Waiting for it to reach $500. That's what I'm doing. Because all those videos, they told me $500. I'll be a millionaire. Okay. And here's your helmet. Why do I need this helmet? Get into the small bus. Like, I got my own vehicle. I don't need your small bus. Get into the small bus. Here's some Kool-Aid. I mean, they were nice and everything. And cookies. All right. So I was really surprised. I haven't looked at this in a long time. I was going to say, I was really surprised that this, when price was here, you know, the run up, I said, man, I don't like XRP because it takes it all back. It sure does. And sure enough, it was here, came down, came up, stayed in this same area. I was like, really? Came down a little bit, showing strength, came up a little bit more. I was like, no freaking way. Is it going to do it? Here, and then just tank city, doing what it always does. Literally what it always does. Run up, take it all back. Go back in the history. Run up, take it all back. Run up, take it all back. Like literally, this is like you can go anywhere. What the heck did I do? Bro, see. Like you can go anywhere in the chart. If it doesn't take it all back, it takes like majority. Run up, consolidation, all back. Majority of it. That's what it does. That's why I don't like XRP. That's why I really don't like XRP, because of that. It might give you some gains, but you better believe it's going to take it all back. Fair enough, took it all back. Came up. Back into this zone. So this is a nice zone, nice trading zone. It would need to break 66.21 in order for, you know, wanting to trade it, I guess. But yeah, I don't like XRP. And then XLM, the same, doesn't move. I mean, you just did that too. Let's look at XLM. Oh, and this is the last one too, because we're at our hour. We do this every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't have my camera on. I'm having computer issues, but hopefully tomorrow we should have that on. Looks the same. Looks exactly like RP. Had the run up, kind of down, came. In order for me to, it would need to break this level. Then we have resistance right here. But I mean, if I were to enter it, I would know that more than likely, because of this resistance level, that more than likely a price may come up, get rejected, but hopefully break up. But I would have a tight stop. I don't want it to come all the way down here, let alone all the way down here. That's what I would. Let's see here. XRP or XLM hasn't moved much. Possible breakout. Oh. Now tell us how Road Dog came in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not 5. The Theo says XRP and XLM traders, you can make more on the short term. Yeah, the short than XRP. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. Great show today. I appreciate everybody who participated. Thank you so much for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Theo says, at the moment, I'm on the Dino that are in Cottonland. Assuming that's. But I do thank you guys very much. You guys are the best. And we'll do this again, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do this every single day. We show you how to trade in the most simplistic form: support, resistance. Now we might look at some indicators here and there. Oh, let's see how the oof. Yeah. Let's get out of this. $15. Take a 15. Get out of here. So once again, guys, I do thank you so much. Show my wins, my losses, and just having some fun. Throwing some high leverage in, see what happens. We were hoping for a port here. Didn't happen. So we'll wait. But Turbo, it's going to be a nice one if it breaks the level for us to go to the short zone. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Now, there's no really outro except for this boring one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boring.